What's going on, y'all boys? It's your boy killacamreacts coming at y'all with another interview today, man. Today we got DopeGod A.k.A. So what's the official stage name?
Official stage name is DopeGod A.k.A. Also known as, man. But DopeGod stands for developing opportunities, pursuing everything with my gods. You feel me? And that's
So it's a big acronym.
Yeah, you know, my brothers around me, you feel me? We take that real serious. And it's 357 DopeGod is the camp. And we coming at niggas next this year, bro.
It's 357. That's like an area code. That's just the number y'all chose.
Nah, that's my brother Buddha. Like his staple, his record label type of thing.
Oh, okay.
But we all under one umbrella, so we put it together under my thing. So it's 357 DopeGod.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All together and stuff. One unit, but two separate niggas. You feel me? Cause you know Buddha be on the reggae music, and then I'm taking over the trap, and then sometimes we just
Make a trap reggae after.
Bring that together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a lot of music together. Like I didn't even think I knew y'all was boys and shit, but I was looking up doing research. I was like, damn, they got like a lot of songs together.
Man, that's my brother for life, bro. All day. 357, you hear me?
I thought DopeGod was for something else, but
everybody do think that. Automatically, you think it just stands for dope or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like drugs.
So you seriously, like, you created the acronym and it just happened to be dope?
Yeah, G shit. Like,
or you took DopeGod and tried to figure out what?
Right, yeah. I created DopeGod just having that name because, like, I like to get high as hell, obviously. But eventually, like, I sat down and I told myself, like, I'm going to have to sit down in meetings with, like, big people one day, you know, like, multi-million-dollar companies and stuff like that, and I want to be able to have that acronym as like, or my name is something positive, you know, doesn't necessarily have to deal with anything illegal or, you know.
Yeah. That way they don't just think you're like a complete savage.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we get like that though.
No, because you go to the labels and stuff, they're going.
Yeah, for sure. You got to have something to break down for them, but we just develop opportunities over here, man, and we pursue everything that we, you know, whether it's music, whether it's our families, whether it's, you know, trying to just get to the next level, you know, whatever we do, you know. I'm sure you are too doing this podcast thing. I see you doing your thing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So I appreciate it.
G shit.
So getting into everything. So you're originally from Chicago.
Yep.
So you come from Chicago, moved to Florida. What age were you when you moved here?
I moved to Florida when I was like 5 or 6, but the thing about it is I left and went back to Chicago. So I only stayed in Florida when I was like, for like 2 years maybe. Then I grew up in Chicago till I was like 22, 23.
Oh, so you was in Chicago when you like hopped off the porch type shit?
Oh yeah, that's where I started my life, you feel me? So that's where I know to be home. That's where I know basically most of my memories is at. And that's basically just what made me a man.
What part of Chicago is it from?
I'm on the north side of Chicago, East Rogers Park, to be exact, Granville and Ravenswood, that area, you know what I mean?
Is that like, would you say like when people think of Chicago, they think of like the trenches, or you think like your area is like kind of fits that? Or was it kind of like a little suburb of Chicago?
Nah, it's actually the city of Chicago. And that's where people get it twisted at, you feel me? A lot of people say they from the city of Chicago, but then they'll say they're from like, O'Hare, or they're from Madison, Illinois, or some crap like that. And
Yeah,
bro,
but your mail says Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah, I am from Chicago, Illinois, the city itself, and I lived on the north side, and everywhere there is bad. It don't care if you're on the north side, west side, east side, south side, it's gonna go down.
Oh, so it's Chicago really like, when people on the internet, like, is it really like that?
No, for real. Yeah. And like even with that whole like FBG Duck thing that happened, you know?
Yeah, he was in the...
That's when I finally realized like Chicago's finally like, it don't even matter anymore. Because downtown is where it happened at. And downtown, to gangsters, we look at downtown as an area that's like untouched.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing down there is supposed to go down. You're not supposed to get robbed. We're not supposed to do nothing down there. But once that happened, that showed me like, it's up. It's regardless. It don't matter what's going on. You can get clapped anywhere you at. Broad daylight, whatever. You know?
Yeah,
So
his situation is super crazy. Broad daylight in the like the design district or whatever it was,
bro.
right? In front of, I forgot what designer store it was.
I
But it was
think
in
he was
front
in front of Neiman's or something like that. I don't remember. I think it was Neiman's or what was that shit? I can't even remember right now.
It was some sort of big designer store, though, for sure.
For sure. He was shopping for his kid, for his son, for his birthday. You know? And that shit get real, bro. It's
So that's
crazy.
a good like representation of like life in Chicago on a day to day.
Yeah, I mean, Chicago is beautiful, man. It is a beautiful city. I recommend any and everybody to go to Chicago. The only thing about it is that they glorify majority of the negativity. You know what I mean? Instead of the beautiful skyscrapers we have, the beautiful museums that we have. Because when I was growing up there going to school, we used to go to field trips to these museums and stuff. And to this day, I remember that shit, bro. Like, that shit taught me a lot, you feel me? Like, we got Navy Pier, we got Millennium Park with the Bean and all that stuff down there. So, like, there's so much down there, the Art Institute, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of great, like, jazz musicians came out of Chicago. So, we got a lot of history there, man. You know,
just overlooked because all the negativity.
Yeah, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, because I wanted to go to New York with my ex-girlfriend,
sure.
but it was expensive. So I was like, let's go to Chicago. It's a little cheaper.
For sure.
She was like, I'm not going to Chicago. I'm like, bro, like go to Chicago. We go to downtown and like.
Yeah, of course, y'all good. And if you're not from there, nobody gonna bother you intentionally unless like, say you a gangbanger from Florida and then you trying to go to Chicago and you want to still be on that gangbanging that shit. Then of course. But if you just going with your lady to have a good time, nobody ain't gonna impress you, bro. Like, that, we understand, you know what I mean? We're still human at the end of the day. Majority of the beef in the city is internal, or it's like get back for something else, revenge.
Yeah, it's already some shit going on.
It's been going on for years, and like these niggas join these gangs not knowing the shit that they getting into that's been going on for years after end, you know what I mean? Not really knowing what they fighting for at the end of the day, you feel me? But, you know, I'm associated to something, and I've been associated all my life, but however, I had to take that next step and get myself out of that environment.
Yeah.
Still very well connected with the city though.
How often do you go back? Have you went back since you moved here? When you said 22, right?
Yeah. I went back like twice since I've been here, but I haven't been back recently though. But I still stay in contact with all the guys.
So you just moved yourself? Like you just went Olo to Florida?
I just dipped, bro. I just dipped.
What caused that?
To be G, you know what I'm saying? Like I do my thing, you know, take care of myself, how I get money, but like I started to have like dreams and like just like bad feelings. You know, I'm a real spiritual person. So like when I start to get like icky feelings or not good vibes and shit, something in my mind was just telling me to leave. So, you know, I left. And I randomly called my uncle down here and he was like, bro, just move. Like I just got a crib down here, you feel me? He got a crib in North Lauderdale.
Oh, yeah.
So that was where the first like hoods I came to down here when I moved here, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, just skate. And crazy thing is, when I left, bro, like a week or two later, like one of my mans I used to be with like this every day down there, he got shot 7 times.
Damn, he survived though.
Yeah, he survived. He called me like 3-4 months later. I hadn't heard from him in a while. I thought he was just, you know, trying to get himself together, but he said, bro, I damn near died a couple weeks after you left.
Damn.
And you know, I be with him every day, and that could have easily been me.
That was proof that your internal, like, spiritual.
Oh, and another thing, the police kicked in the door to my apartment where I was living at.
Right after you left.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, thank God, like, there was nothing going on, you know, there's whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
So you picked Florida because you had an uncle that lived down here.
Yeah, I had an uncle that lived down here. He had just bought a house. And, like, I remember my uncle from my childhood. He was, like, basically like a daddy to me, you feel me? Because I didn't really have a daddy in my life. So my uncle was, like, my father figure and also my grandfather. You know what I mean? So I came down here, started stunting with him. He showed me the ways out here, you feel me? And I just got comfortable, you know?
How'd you notice the differences, like, here when you first came in? Because you coming here as an adult, so you already know, all you know is Chicago, and then you coming down here. How was it? Like, what was the main differences that you noticed in, like, the way of life?
It's sweet, you know what I mean? And I don't mean to disrespect nobody by saying it's sweet, you know what I mean? But if you a Florida person or somebody that's not from Chicago, I could tell you, like, compared to where I'm from to here, man, people just have, they have no idea, you know what I mean? I could explain it, y'all could watch as many, you know, Chief Keef, Lil Durk, whatever documentaries and vlogs all day, but until you're there yourself in person, you ain't never gonna know, you know what I mean? But I love it out here in Florida. I made it home. I have my child here, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to create a family here, you know what I mean? And then once we create a base here, it's just we going up from there, you feel me? Who knows where we going next? Cali, you know what I'm saying? Las Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Where we going? Magic, Hawaii, you feel me? We out of here. We gone. This the year, bro. I'm telling you. All these
So you plan on moving?
Yeah. Once the time right, but you know we gotta financially stabilize ourselves here, you feel me? You never wanna stay in one spot for too long. In my opinion.
You think that makes you comfortable? Content.
I think that makes everybody comfortable, and I think too many people are comfortable with life. You know what I mean? And that's the worst thing because we're so caught up with society and what we're supposed to be doing. You know, paying these bills and, you know, being like a robot on a daily basis. But really what you're not realizing is that you feeding other people's dreams by doing those things. I know there's stuff that we all want to do inside of us. You know what I mean? And
That's what you kind of like you being that in the Matrix is making the CEO that successful person that you wish you could be.
Correct. While they sitting on an island somewhere taking their family on a private jet,
Right.
you sitting there clocking the hours for them. You feel me? That could be you. It's just gonna take a little bit of sacrifice and time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So that's all, bro. Consistency. That's what it's gonna take.
Yeah. It's a cliche thing to say, but like consistency really like that's the key to everything. Like if you're doing something and you say like you're not successful, you got to realistically look at yourself and say, was I this consistent with it? And if not, then that's the reason.
Yeah, and like you told me before this interview when we was talking it up, you feel me? You said you got to put your 10,000 hours in.
Yeah.
That's so critical, bro, in any craft that you do. If you don't got that 10,000 hours, what you doing it for?
Yeah.
You feel me?
People look on the internet want you just want to blow up overnight and all that, and that happens. But
of course,
that's not really like the recipe.
Yeah, of course, bro. I've been doing this for over 10, 12 years.
Music.
Yeah, since I was in Chicago, but like you had told me, like you had seen like the jump in my views and shit since last year because like that's when I chose to buckle down. Like, you know, that's all I really had at that time in my life last year. You feel me? I was in a real rough spot.
Yeah.
So I'm up, bro. You feel me? It is what it is. But
So how did it start in Chicago?
what, the music?
Yeah.
I used to DJ actually. I was a DJ before I started rapping. So on my birthday one year when I was like, I think 14, 15, I asked my moms to buy me a set of turntables. And I was just real interested in that whole DJ battle scene back
Oh,
in
that
the
was
day.
still a thing when you were that age?
Yeah, definitely. I was born in 88.
Okay.
So like, you know, I saw those DJ battling, breakdance and all that type of shit. I was enticed by that shit, you feel me? Hip hop in general, I love it, you know? So she gave me the turntables every weekend. I go to the record store and go buy my own records, you feel me? And I got in from that. I used to do the prep rallies at my high school in Chicago. Used to do house parties, you feel me? Because I had my setup, so it gave me a chance to make extra money without having to go sell drugs and do other things like, you know, to get myself in trouble. You know what I mean? So I
and it's a passion too.
Correct. So like that was one of the reasons I used to mainly stay out of trouble. I used to take my friends to the studio with me. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's even niggas out there right now that's rapping now because of me. You know what I mean? Because I took them back to the studio in Chicago and said, bro, you hard. Like keep going, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing but bullshit out here.
And it's still rapping to this day.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, for real, for real. Shout out my niggas back home in Chicago, you hear me? Y'all know where y'all is.
So DJing, did that turn into producing, or did it turn into you being in the studio so much you're like, fucking, I'm gonna start rapping too?
Just putting it in the studio, and plus I didn't see a lot of money with DJing back then. Back then it was so rough for DJs, bro. Like, you know, DJ Dramas and all those other guys, like they had to break their backs to really be heard out here, you know? And like I saw that, but I saw rappers making more money or attempting to make more money than a DJ, you know? I'll go do a party and make like $100, $150 when I know like a local rapper that do a show and get $500, you feel me, in Chicago, and I'm like, damn, bro, I'm pretty nice with this shit. Like, let me try it out, you know what I mean? So I just kept going at it, and year after year, just my flow always changed, you know what I mean? Right now, I feel like I'm in a space where I found myself and I know who I am. So like the flow where I'm at right now is just like, it's insane, bro.
Who would you say like you was listening to that like, helped you mold your flow?
Shit.
I know you seem like you're like a real like you're a hip hop head, like into music.
Man, bro, everybody, bro, like even like I was just talking about this with my peoples the other day, but like, you know, like Gangstar, Nas, Erykah Badu, like those old influences and stuff that rap is really based off of now, you feel me? But even in like the newer generation, like my biggest influence was like Pee Wee Longway, Gucci Man, Young Thug, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you're big on the Atlanta scene.
Yeah, man. When I was in Chicago, I used to listen to majority of Southern music. And it was crazy. I was just so attached to it. You know what I mean?
And that's when Chicago music was huge too, like the whole drill movement, right?
Man, definitely.
And you ride around listening to Atlanta.
I'm listening to everything, you feel me? Like, cause that's like, that drill shit after a while, it just gets repetitive. I even feel like right now the music scene is missing something, bro. It's missing a lot. Everybody's just talking about the same shit, bro. Let's go spin the ops, let's drill, you know what I'm saying? All that bullshit, you feel me? That's cool and all, you feel me? But y'all niggas own anything, you feel me? Y'all niggas, like, y'all probably still living with your moms.
And especially when it come out that they be snitching and stuff too, that makes it way worse.
Bro, that shit, I am not for it all, bro. That shit is a no-no. And it seems like the game is shit, that shit's sad to say, bro. It seems like the game is just accepting that shit more and more daily.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just disgusting. Like Boston Richie, first it was 6ix9ine, and like the whole world damn near had a meltdown because of that shit. And then now the more and more rappers that are doing it is like niggas is not really caring. Like I still like his music.
Yeah.
I don't care. But you gotta also understand majority of the world is civilians. You know.
That too. Yeah.
They not gangsta or street related, so they don't care about that.
Yeah, I'd say it's like a real small percentage of people that's like really that live by the street code out.
Exactly, bro.
Because most people that's buying your music is like females and regular civilians, little kids.
Definitely,
not little kids,
bro.
but teenagers and stuff.
Of course, man. And those are the ones that are gonna be tuned in the most to your shit. You feel me? Those are the you said it right there. Females and the younger generation is what really feeds these rappers.
Yeah, no, that's who buys all the concert tickets, all the merch, all that.
Exactly.
I was looking at the Raw Wave like live performance. I looked at the crowd. It was like, I know he makes like love music and stuff like that, but it was like straight girls. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
He's selling out arenas full of girls.
Yeah, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, girls is like the main reason. Like that's how I get my music. Like how I decide what I'm gonna put out. Like from my girl, you feel me? When I'm with my girl and she hears some music, and if she telling me that's it, that's it. Cause to be honest, like every time I do it, that is it. You feel me?
Those been the songs that's been going.
Yeah, bro. It's like I'm listening to that because she know. Cause like, I don't know. She know.
You had some songs that you thought was him, and then you gave it to her, and she's like, "No, that's not it." And you was like, "Damn."
Right.
And she was right though.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta just go off of. I say you just gotta go off the honesty of people. You know. And it's really like a lot of females be out here in these clubs. A lot of females run to music to, you know, de-stress themselves and shit like that. So when they hear something that's good, they not being biased. It's like what hood he from or who he fuck with or none of that. If that shit sound good, it sound good and they gonna play it. Yeah. That's the end of the story.
I say with rappers, like they listen to, like not even that their homeboys are lying to them, but say like I know my dog and he raps. Even if it's ass, I'm still gonna think it's raw because it's my dog. A girl that knows you, she's gonna tell you if it's ass. Like girls are gonna tell you if the music's not good.
My girl will say straight up, that's not it. It's not giving.
It's not
giving, bro. For real. You feel me? So I just do what I do. I'm real humble with my shit, bro, but I'm about to start popping my shit a lot more. Yeah. You know, it's just like consistency, like we said, and I'm dropping a video every month, bro. I just dropped Yari, so you know I got another one coming right after that, like next week. Yeah. And I ain't finna stop.
You got any plans for any like projects coming up this year?
Me and my brother Buddha Baby Woo, we gonna do a project. We're gonna do a mixtape together, and we definitely gonna drop that. Me personally doing a project, I feel like I'm just gonna do singles right now. I'm just gonna keep dropping visuals to every single that I drop, and just keep gaining that traction. You know, I don't feel like people have the what do you call it? I guess like the
attention span.
Yeah, the attention span to sit there and listen to a whole project by artists they don't really know that well.
Yeah, I agree.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I even tell my boys, like, if you, like, necessarily not that known, you know, it's cool to put out a project for, like, your family and friends and just let people know you're doing music, but it's better to just do song after song, bro, because a person's not going to sit there and listen to it, the whole thing, especially when they don't really know of it.
Yeah, you got to build up that, like, that. Yeah. I forgot what's the word, like that urgency for them to go listen to it.
Correct.
Like Lil Tyler, for example, he dropped like the singles and stuff. Now he just dropped his first project.
That's how you got to listen to it. And that's what I'm doing right now. I got too many songs in the cut, bro. So it ain't nothing but time. You know?
Yeah. So you moved to South Florida from Chicago. You already basically a rapper at this point, right?
Yeah.
And how'd you end up linking up with Buddha Baby Woo? Did you know him from before, or was that you came down here you met him?
Nah, man, I didn't know him before. Funny thing is, I was working at a call center at Lorica in Sunrise, and this one dude I had met there, he said he was a producer or whatever, you feel me? And I said, I'll be rapping sometimes, you feel me? And like, he had booked like a big studio session. Funny enough, he booked a big studio session at Leak House.
Wow.
You feel me? Over there on 31st in Oakland. So he booked it over there, and when I went over there, I didn't really know these cats too well, you feel me? I didn't really know him, but he's like, look, I booked like a 5-hour session, you rap, I make beats, just pull up.
So this is like the first time you go into like a session down here in Florida?
No, I had been going to sessions. It was just somebody that I didn't know really at a job that I was working at, you feel me? So I was like, he seemed cool, so I'll pull up and see what they talking about, you feel me? So I pulled up to the studio session, he was there, another youngin' was there, that I used to fuck with back in the day, that majority of people who know me watching this know who it is, but we ain't finna say no names again, no nigga, no clout. But And then also Buddha was there as well, you feel me? And we was just smoking. I said, roll some of that up. He gave me something to roll up. And then I went in the booth, spit some shit. And he was like, what the fuck? Who is this nigga? You feel me? And so from that day, I just started inviting that nigga to my crib every day. Like, come pull up, let's vibe, smoke one, talk about this music shit. Cause like, you know, I'm really on that. So that's how we linked up, bro. From that day, bro, it's my brother for life.
Yeah.
For real.
But it started with y'all both being artists and
Yeah,
linking up
man.
at the studio.
And we damn not been together the entire time, this entire way up. You feel me? So.
I was like, how many songs y'all think y'all even got together?
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. He be playing me songs out of the cut that I don't even remember doing. For real, bro. Like, we probably got over 100, 200 songs, man. Like, that shit's wild. To even think about that right now. That's why me and him said we gotta just drop a tape. Cause it's been a minute since we dropped something, man. You know what, the way things are going for me right now, I think it'll be good too. You know?
Oh, for you to do like a collab tape with him, not your own solo project?
Yeah, for sure. Cause you know, he got that Jamaican vibe, bro. And that when me and him get together with that shit.
How was that when you first like making music with him and you see he got the Jamaican vibe? Like, how did you adapt to that? It's like, oh shit, like how the fuck am I gonna come on the song?
Well, first, I'm Jamaican myself, you feel me? My family is from Jamaica. I was just raised in Chicago and, you know, came to Florida and whatnot, but I've always wanted to do that, bro. That's always been something I've wanted to do since Chicago. Find a dope reggae artist to collab with me on this trap shit, you know, on this urban, like, gritty music, like, and I found one, you feel me? And he's like, fuck it. I'll pull up a trap beat, do my thing, and I'll tell him go in, and he just going in, like, not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
It don't gotta be no rhythm. That man gonna go in and do what he gotta do. And that's the beautiful thing about it, you feel me? Like, it's just different. Nobody is doing that out here. You feel me? It's either a reggae artist just doing pure reggae, or a trap nigga just doing his, you know, regular thing. But when you clash the two things together, bro, it's out of here.
Yeah, I never noticed anybody doing it besides him.
Yeah, that's out of here, bro. Just wait. We got a lot in store this year, man. Just wait.
So would you attribute like your recent, like, I want to say like your recent success, like in the past year, I was saying, because your channel, your collab channel, it has like videos, music videos going back like the past 4 to 5 years.
Yeah, man.
But if you look at your videos from this past year, they've been the ones that's been getting like thousands of views, 30,000, 20,000.
Yeah, man.
What would you attribute that to?
I mean, more networking, features I'm doing with other artists, just to basically so I could be heard by those other artists' fans, you know what I mean? And the number one thing I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, is spending that bag on promotion, on vlogs, on podcasts, you know, things like that, so that you're heard, you know what I mean? Even having DJs out here on SoundCloud like Fetty Fee and Frisco and 954 Fast Music, them boys putting your stuff on their platform, doing stuff like that, so everybody can hear you, you know what I mean? We in Florida, man, and it's easy to get heard out here, but you got to spend that bag. Yeah. You have to.
So this past year, that's been the year you've been really investing in yourself.
Yeah, man, I've been paying for the YouTube ads. I've been, what else I've been doing? Paying for the Instagram promos. And I'll usually do that for every song or video that I drop, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw you arguing with somebody on your comments on the
Yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? You got to stay interactive with the fans too, because that's another thing how I got my fans to be so interactive with me, and how I'm getting more fans, because like you'll see girls follow me and then their girlfriend will see they follow me and be like, oh, he funny, or they'll post me on this page and shit, you feel me? So it's just like being interactive, because I know a lot of people get comments on their page and just look at that shit and press like. Like, I'm going to like it and comment it, you feel me, to let you know, and go on your page and like some of your stuff and comment on some of your stuff, so that they know, like, I'm not just a robot, I'm a real human, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's it, just putting in the time and the work, bro, and time and dedication, and just spending money on those promos and vlogs and Instagram promo and all that stuff, bro. I told you I took it seriously, like, I'm putting my own money up. I don't got nobody putting no money behind me. This is straight independent, you feel me? And I want to shout out to my cameraman, 707 Visuals. He helped me a lot through this whole journey, bro. Because, like I said last year, I was going through a lot of things. But with him behind me telling me to, like, look, let's film. That's what really kept me going. And, like, the people around me telling me, like, bro, just do it. You know what I'm saying? We got you. Just do it.
So he even kind of motivated you to get out of that slump from last year, huh?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, for real. And you gotta have people like that to uplift you, a part of your team. You know what I mean? When you're going through a rough time, because this shit ain't all glitz and glory, bro. You know what I mean? We all regular people at the end of the day. We got bills to pay and children to feed, and
Yeah, I think it's the hardest thing about trying to be like an upcoming like entertainer in the industry. It's like you got your real life too on the side. Like, it's just tough. So, who you said you were collabing with artists earlier about like branching out? Who's some artists that you've been working with like around?
Let me see. I don't know. RD Surge out of Fort Lauderdale. You know RD Surge. Look up my boy. He doing numbers. He got a song with Lil Shimmy actually.
Okay.
So they doing their thing. Me and him got a song that's gonna drop soon. Called Up Late, and me and Deuce Uno got a song with Buddha. So I'm on the hook, and then Deuce and Buddha got verses on the song. So that's coming soon, and the video's already done. So that's ready to be released. So that's gonna come out.
Yeah, I already know what's going on with that.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So Deuce, RD Surge. Who else I got? My boy K Magic from Atlanta, California. He from all over the damn place. Don't even worry about it. That's my boy, but that's Buddha baby cousin.
Okay.
K Magic. So look out for features with me and him.
What about some people you want to work with locally?
There's a few people I do want to work with locally, you feel me? And they my boys, you feel me? It's just the lifestyle that we all live outside of this music thing. Well, we all kind of just be busy, you know what I mean? And we be trying to link up, you know what I mean? I definitely want to do a feature with that boy Montana. You did an interview.
Fetty Montana?
Yeah, definitely. That's my boy. I want to do a feature with Trapland Pat out here. You know what I mean? Just basically anybody up and coming that want to work, bro, that's not on no bougie bullshit. You feel me? Because people always like, oh, I charge for features and shit like that. That's cool, fam, that you charge for features, but at this point in your career, you should be willing to work with anybody that's actually doing numbers. You know what I mean? Because it's just going to help the two of you at the same time. You know what I mean?
You have a problem with paying somebody for a feature?
Nah. If I know they actually, you know, signed or they got something going for themselves.
You mean like the artists on like the lower levels that be like, oh, I charge this, and
man, I'm talking about people that you don't even know about, bro. Like people that like I think it's hard on Instagram, and you know, cause I be on there looking around at different artists and seeing what's hot and shit. You feel me? But like I see they probably got like 3,000-4,000 followers, bro, and I be like, yo, let's work, and they'll be like, all right, but I charge, and I'm like, oh, all right, cool, no problem. You feel me? And I'll just leave it at that because I do too, bro. You know, we all charge.
Yeah, but if you guys are at that level, like you should just combine. And, like,
Exactly,
it's like
bro.
I charge 1,000, you charge 1,000. I'm gonna give you 1,000, you don't give me 1,000 right back. Like,
bro. Like,
it don't make no sense.
What the hell? You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's a lot of crabs in the bucket. But I feel like we all need to work together, bro, and not against each other. Because everybody always says this. Look at Atlanta.
Yeah.
Everybody says that shit every fucking time.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, you feel me? But I'm with that. You know, whoever want to work with a nigga, tap in. You feel me? But just make sure you really on what you rapping about. I don't really like fucking with nobody that's not authentic. You know
No
what I
Boston
mean?
Richies.
Yeah, no Boston Richies. You feel me?
So how'd you find out about Pee Wee Longway? Because I used to listen to a lot of the Pee Wee Longway too.
Man, Pee Wee Longway, I found out about him through Gucci, bro. With him and Gucci started doing a lot of collabs back in the day. And then he started releasing the Blue M&M and the, what was it, like a Sinatra tape he had. Yeah, man, he's so raw, bro. Yeah. I've always looked up to Pee Wee Longway. So many people, bro. I'm just so high right now, I can't even really think about it. But it's like, I look up to a lot of people, a lot of artists.
All right, so who's some industry rappers you want to collab with, like on some bucket list shit, like in the future, like when you get up there, like who's people you'll reach out to and be like, yeah, I need to cross out the bucket list and do a collab with them?
I definitely want to cross out the bucket list. I want to tap in with all my Detroit niggas, cause they from up top just like me, like PZ, GT, you know, what's the boy other name? YNJ, and you know, Free Rio when that boy get out. You feel me?
Oh, so you tapped in with the whole Michigan scene too?
Yeah, man, I'm tapped in everywhere, bro. Even the Cali scene too, bro. There's a couple artists out there I want to work with.
Who's some artists in Cali? I'm big on the Cali scene. Like I know a lot of Cali.
Who you listen to in Cali?
Like Sacramento, Stockton, and LA.
Okay.
In the Bay. So I just like, you know, like Young Slow B, BK Young Jock.
Okay.
So like a lot of artists. If you name the artists, I probably know all of them.
BK Young Jock, they some young ass niggas.
If I would Larry June.
Larry June.
Larry June.
Super hard.
Super underrated.
My
He's
man.
getting credit though. His music be going up though. Like
He got
his albums.
so many projects out, bro. He just drops and drops and drops. And his music is timeless, you feel me? It's just that feel-good music. Like, he reminds me of a Currency.
It reminds me of Currency, and like it gives me like the Wiz Khalifa, like Cushion OJ vibes, but like modernized.
Facts, bro. Facts. Yeah,
I would say he's underrated, but he's getting like recognition and everything. So
hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. But I definitely want to work with a lot of people, man. I want to work with Future, bro. I want to work with Doughboy. I want to work with CEO Trey Lee. I don't know where we know that. You know him?
I heard of that name before.
Yeah, bro. He's too hard, bro. It's so many people, bro. So many people, bro. But, you know, when the day come, when the time come, I'm going to be able to get there and work with them niggas because I'm a real nigga and, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
That's just definitely what it's going to be.
So I noticed I was watching one of your vlogs like a couple of days ago, and I noticed I noticed in all your music videos you got a love of lean. And I saw one of your vlogs you doing spilled like the lean and you was like blowed.
Damn, you
like,
saw that. That's what she was talking about.
Yeah, he was like blowed as fuck. And Fetty actually, we went out of town and Fetty dropped his lean too. He was like the same reaction.
Sick, right?
Like he was like, bro, what the fuck, bro?
Sick, bro. That shit is sick, man.
When you first get introduced to that, like sipping.
Codeine, man. That shit been a love for me since in Chicago, bro. But when I came to Florida, I'm not even gonna lie to you, is when I really started sipping like a lot. Or like really getting access to like the pints, you know what I mean? A real drink. These days, I don't really trust what's going around in the street, so I limit my sip, you know what I mean?
You still be sipping though?
Yeah, I try to chill on it. You know, my lady don't like it too much, and it unbalances me sometimes, you know what I mean? So like I'll get a little too heavy-handed. You dig me?
Yeah.
Like, I love lean though. It's a stress reliever for me.
What would you say was like the prime for like lean and copping and drinking? Like I remember it was like a time period. I don't drink or nothing, so I don't really know. What was like the prime of like getting it and getting you're getting quality lean for a good price?
Man, I could tell you back then it had to be back in like 2013, 2014, when my daughter was first born, when ACT was still around. Like, you could buy a bottle of Activist for like $500, bro. Now, if you find a bottle of Activist that's expired, they selling it like a brick, $36,000. You feel me? Type shit. So that shit crazy, but
Is ACT the one that Justin Bieber got banned?
yeah, bro. Man, Bieber, niggas fuck with you, fam, but not cool, Brody. Not cool, bro.
Yeah, I fuck with Justin Bieber, but he definitely like z'd it with that
Not
one.
cool, Brody. That was like some of the best drink niggas could ever have in life. You feel me? I can still taste that shit. Crazy. And
So what's the best drink you make with the lean? Like what's the best soda or juice that you use, concoction that you create?
I like a Shirley Temple. You feel me? But majority of the time it's gonna be a Faygo. I'm gonna drop it in a cream Faygo or a champagne Faygo. You know what I mean? And we're gonna go from there. Or A&W cream soda, always a clutch. But yeah, man, lean is a love. You just kind of gotta. It's a love-hate relationship, I would say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gotta take breaks. Like right now, I'm taking a little break from a drink, and I'm just getting a little bit more focused right now because I'm trying to open up my tobacco shop.
Okay.
I got a LLC. I'm about to open that up. I got a couple of LLCs, but
What's that tobacco shop gonna be called?
Top Tier Tobacco. It's gonna be located in Oakland Park, Florida, on the east end, Dixie and Prospect.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll be able to come through over there. We're gonna have all the, I guess the majority of the products that smoke shops don't have in their smoke shops right now, like the exclusive shit.
So
from
you have like the
California.
exotic wrap and shit.
Yeah, all that stuff. You feel me? The Mike Tyson wraps, the Desto Dub leaf from California.
He has a leaf?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah, he
know
got that. All type of shit. The Vibes papers for that burner mix.
Yeah, the burners,
You feel
yeah.
me? So like, I'm just gonna be carrying a lot of exotic product and just stuff that will attract more attention to the store.
Yeah. Before we get off, Lena, last question I had: how much do you think you spent on it over your whole life?
Golly, Brody.
I saw Rilo said he spent like $300K in a year on it, like this year.
I hate telling people this shit, bro. Nigga feel like a real junkie. Man, In my lifetime,
Yeah, lifetime. Because if you narrow it down to a year, then you really gonna look like a junkie. If you say like fucking 400,000.
I could tell you I spent about $5K on lean in a month one time. And
For
that's-
multiple months?
No, 1 month.
Oh.
I spent $5K on lean. That was during the pandemic. You feel me? Like when shit was given. You feel me? And the trap was doing numbers.
Yeah.
But in my whole life, bro, it gotta be up there, bro. It gotta be up in there 100,000 mark. G, I can't even lie to you, fam. I can't. Cause I have bottles.
Yeah.
I can't. That shit expensive. Even now, today, it's too expensive. And then you can't even trust to know if it's even real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'ma just smoke my good weed by Gator Boy Genetics. You feel me? Holla at my homie. Some of the best weed, Florida grown.
Have you tried the it's not fake lean, but it's like THC lean, or what is it? Is it THC lean?
Yeah. My boy Gator Boy actually makes some of that as well. You feel
Do that be working? Like you get like fade off
fire?
there?
That's what it actually might. I'm probably gonna start sipping, like, just to kind of cause I still be wanting to hold a cup
Yeah.
with a soda and shit while I'm smoking. It's just kind of like a culture thing. Like I
Yeah.
just need to have it in my hand. So I might just sip a little bit of that. But that's fire though. It's fire.
It's good. That's what it's THC. That's what it is.
It's THC mixed with sugar. It's really like distillate mixed with sugar and other components, but it's fire, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's something like you could actually get a chill vibe on when you find some good
versions of it.
Good versions of it. Yeah, of course, definitely. Hell yeah.
So I had a bar here. I was listening to music. I just had to ask you about it. I want you to explain what you meant by this. How you got your shit together, but you stay in apartments. Because some people would say an apartment, that's like a nice little, that's motion if you living by yourself in an apartment.
That's crazy. All right, I'm about to blow your mind, fam.
Yeah.
All right, so. Oh, fuck. All right, so. How you got your shit together, right? But you stay in apartments. Get it?
Yeah. Apart.
So you don't got your shit together at all while you living in that apartment as well. It's just a double whammy.
You just blew my mind, yeah.
Yeah.
You say like apartments, like I understand like you're in an apartment, you don't really got no money,
Yeah.
like that much like motion.
Yeah.
But
how
then
you
apart,
got your shit together, but you stay in apartments.
that's funny. That's
Yeah,
good.
tap in, listen to what I'm saying, you hear me? For
No
real.
cap, no cap, gonna steal that one.
For real. Oh shit. I would love to work with him though, G. No
You
cap.
listen to him too?
Man, bro, him, Rilo, you know what I'm saying? Even Rod Wade, bro. I would love to work with all them boys.
It
Kodak,
definitely seems like you just listen to like all
everybody.
around, yeah.
Everybody. I'm damn near like an A&R, bro.
Yeah.
To tell you, my friends tell me I'm like an A&R. Because when I hear something, I know that's that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's crazy. My brothers be like, I don't even know who this is. And I be like, bro, snapping.
That's how I be with Deuce and them. I be trying to put them on like Cali rappers. They be like, bro, what
Yeah.
is this? I'm like, bro, I'm trying to put your boys
Chill,
on.
bro. They gonna blow.
Yeah.
You hear it? You feel me?
And they blow it and they come back, be like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, slide in.
Exactly,
And you be like,
bro.
motherfucker.
That's how it be. You got an ear too, man. That's good.
So with your A&R brand, who's your top 5 all time? I know you're a hip hop head, grew up DJing, got the A&R brand all over the country. Top 5, dead or alive.
Golly, I hate that question. Golly. All right. I'm gonna say this right now. Fuck, bro. No, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. It's gonna be Gucci Man.
Okay.
All
So
right.
wait, so before you get to the rest, I don't mean to cut you off, but so
Yeah.
you fought with Gucci Man over Jeezy.
Yep.
Okay.
Gucci Man, my stepdaddy.
Interesting. All right, so Gucci Man.
Gucci Man.
That's gonna be a funny clip.
Let me see. Damn, dog. CEO Trey Lee.
Okay. Where's he from?
I think he from New York, but he be in the South a lot. Be like in Atlanta, he be in Cali and all that shit too. But
Check him out.
Yeah, check him out, bro. He real hard, G. I really listen to a lot of his music a lot. And then I'm gonna just say the last 3 is gonna be me, Buddha Baby Woo, and K Magic.
Okay, so top 8. Since you just did that.
Since I just did that, check this out now. Big Pump, Key Sensei, and Stunner J.
Top 11.
I got a gang now. You want me to keep going? Okay, now who else we got, Magic? Don't worry about that. Fuck. I mean, Chief Keef.
Yeah. Is that your favorite Chicago rapper of all time?
No. I'd have to say Valet or Valet, or however you say his name. Have you heard of him before?
No, I haven't.
He's from Chicago. Look him up. Valet. V-A-L-E. V-A-L-E-E.
No. He was a drill rapper or he was just like a Chicago rapper?
Chicago.
Chase the Money produces it.
Oh, okay.
Chase the Money, yeah. He produces them. So, hard. Check him out, yeah. He's one of my favorites out of Chicago. And I fuck with a lot of these Florida niggas, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of these Florida niggas going crazy, bro.
Like the new motion, like rap type shit?
Yeah, that SCY Jim dude, fuck with bro. I would love to get a feature with bro. He definitely my engineer, Shawan, was fucking with him.
Oh, you're an engineer?
Yeah, Shawan, man, me and Shawan know each other since I moved to Florida, bro.
That's crazy.
Me and Shawan got history, bro. For real. That's like my brother, my white brother.
Yeah, that's crazy. He had the session with him, like in the crib and shit. I was like, damn.
For sure, yeah, man. He told me that shit too. I said, good shit, bro. It look like you back in business because he took a little break.
Yeah.
He took a couple years because he had a daughter and things and shit.
He got
so,
his business and shit.
yeah, man. But now I'm glad to see that he's back in motion and back out here working with these artists because Shawan's a very good person to know in the industry, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very good people. Shout out to Shawan, you feel me? But shout out to everybody out there working that I fuck with personally, you feel me? In general. Shout out to Tippy DeLon, Swag Life, you feel me? I should have worn my Swag Life jacket tonight.
Dad, I saw you wearing that in all your other music videos too.
Hell yeah.
You got a couple of them.
I need to go back to the store and get a couple fits. I've been busy, man. I've been busy. Trying to get my businesses together and shit and just working on my music. I even took a little break from recording because I got so much damn music, bro. It's crazy.
Okay, so before we get into the rest of this, I would show you this. I'm gonna show you this. This is what I was laughing at.
Oh, you found it on Twitter?
Yeah, bro.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna put that on the screen so y'all can see it real quick. I'm gonna read it out for y'all. So
Bro.
all capital. You want to explain this? You want me to read it real quick? So it says, "Yo, at Chipotle, all capital. I am not happy with my last 3 visits, period. When I arrive at 9:30 p.m. after work, half of your ingredients to make a bowl are gone, and I can't get what I want. SMH, don't you close at 10 p.m.? Get it together. Just because your workers want to go home early, SMH emoji, not acceptable."
Hell yeah.
And then they responded to you, they said, "Contact us." You said, "I did."
I did contact their ass and they never got back to me. Hey, Chipotle, I'm not playing with y'all, bro. Y'all close at 10 o'clock. Y'all workers be trying to leave at 9:12.
That's funny because that happens to me too.
Bro,
Yeah.
It's not acceptable. Y'all is a multi-billion-dollar company. Don't play with me. What the hell?
You gonna be like, "Oh, we got no white rice, no sour cream, no this, no that."
Why
blah, blah,
not?
blah.
Go make me a fresh one. Y'all close to 10, bro. Don't do that.
What's your Chipotle order?
I'm gonna get the bowl. I'm gonna white rice it, double chicken.
No beans?
Nah, I don't fuck with the beans, man. I'm not a big bean. You know they. I'm good.
Not a big bean guy.
Nah, man, a little bit of the hot chili red hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? Cheese, the corn, a little bit of lettuce. I think that's about it. I'm a simple man, bro. I'm real picky and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Real picky. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you about this. Since you're picky, we're talking about food. I got some food questions here. So I was gonna say your go-to Broward food spot, but since you grew up in Chicago, what's like a go-to Chicago food spot? Like if you're going back to town, say you and Boo to take a trip back, where you gonna take him to eat? That's like Chicago, like legendary.
Giordano's pizza spot.
Is it the deep dish style?
Yeah, they got deep dish there. Yep.
Is that real? That's the Chicago style, or is that kind of like a myth?
No, it is, yeah. But it's not all the pizzas come like that. That's just like one of our versions of a pizza, you know. But it's fire. It's really just like a deep pizza with hella layers of cheese and sauce that's like this thick.
Yeah.
I personally don't like it too much. There's too much going on. I like a thin crust. You feel me?
New York style.
Yeah, but no, I'm from Chicago. No, New York people, they kind of funny, bro. Kind of funny. Talk about that later though.
Funny, like move weird or comedy?
Both. Both. I'm from Chicago. There's always a beef thing between New York and Chicago. You feel me? One of my brothers from New York, from Brooklyn. So it's like we always talking shit to each other. I'd be like, y'all niggas dirty as hell, and then he'd be like, y'all niggas is Indianimals because we so close to Indiana and shit.
Gary
So,
right there.
Yeah. I hate Indiana too.
We got beef with Indiana.
Dirty ass Indiana.
Indianans.
I fuck with y'all though. I'm just playing with y'all. Don't do that. I'm gonna have a show out there. I don't want y'all coming at me. You feel me? But yeah.
Okay, so you said it's called Giovanni's, you said, or Giovanno's?
Giordano's.
Giordano's.
Yeah, Giordano's in Chicago. Then we got a lot of good gyro or gyro places, how y'all choose to say it.
That's like a big thing out there?
Yeah, definitely. And we got a thing out there called like a pizza pocket.
Like a calzone?
Nah, bro, we call it a pizza pocket, bro. It's like
a hot pocket?
Yeah, but it ain't even that, bro. It's fire as hell. And then we got Harold's chicken.
I heard of Harold's chicken.
With the mild sauce. You gotta go to Harold's.
That's like chicken wings?
Yeah, chicken wings with the fries and the mild sauce. You have to go there. It's a must. Okay. But there's so many food places, bro. Yeah. It's ridiculous, and all the food is good. We got like a Little India. We got a Chinatown. You know what I mean? We got everything out there. We got a Greek town.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's crazy.
What about down here? If somebody you know from Chicago coming down to Broward, where you gonna take them?
I'm finna have my dog K Magic whip them up a meal, chef specially for us. My dog be, you feel me? But besides that, we gonna take him to my dog Pepper's Kitchen.
Okay.
That's the homie.
Yeah.
You feel me? Pepper's Kitchen. We definitely gonna go over there because that shit is fire, bussin', whatever y'all want to call it. Extremely good food. And shit, you know, just where you be going and shit? Like Chinaman.
I be going to Wawa.
Wawa.
Yeah.
Wawa on the late night tip.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I be up late, so that's all.
Me too, bro. I be up 3, 4, 5 in the morning sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Working on music or just up, you feel me? And that's the spot to go to when you leave the studio late at night, you feel me? Because they 24.
I was gonna ask you about that. So when you leaving like the studio late at night, and you can only go to like a Wawa or the corner store, what's like the snacks you gonna get?
Definitely Wawa. I'm gonna get a strawberry banana smoothie off rip with a drizzled caramel on top.
The caramel on the banana strawberry?
On top of the smoothie, yup. On top of my whipped cream.
That's a little wild.
Hey man, trust me. Try it. You feel me? And then I'm gonna get a sandwich, a turkey sandwich.
The club?
Yup. Toast it. And then, but if I go to the corner store.
Yeah, say you go to like a little quick stop. Like, yeah, but you know you finna go home, but you're hungry as fuck. What's like the snacks you finna gather to fill you up for dinner?
Man. Shit, me. Twinkies, peanuts, Reese's. Put them Reese's in the freezer. You talking something now?
Yeah.
Okay. Just telling you something now. What else I be eating? Oreos. You tried the new Oreos cookies and cream?
Nah, I don't really fuck with Oreos like
Bro,
that.
you is shitting me. Oreo cookies and cream.
So it's like an Oreo, but the cream is cookies and cream?
Bomba clock. Dog.
It's raw like that? Is that what it is though? It's just the Oreo, but the white is cookies and cream?
Yes, bro. It's fire. Fire, bro. I want a whole box of that shit.
I don't think I ever saw that. I don't be looking at that. I be getting chips and soda.
Look, man.
Full of chips.
If I ever get an extra one, I'm finna send one your way.
All right, bet.
Say less. For real. Y'all missing something now.
Like I say, you smoking trees. You got your homeboy. You into. Seems like I could say it's safe to say you're a weed connoisseur.
Big weed connoisseur. I love the good weeds. You know, good ends. Some good Zaza exotics. You know what I mean? Shout out Gator Boy Genetics.
What's your favorite strain ever?
My favorite strain would have to be basically anything gelato, which is damn near every fucking strain out here.
Yeah.
But personally, my favorite strain recently that I've been smoking, lemon pie, which is basically lemon tree mixed with cherry pie. That shit's fire as hell. And also the Warheads by Prodigal in California. But yeah, I'm tapped in with a lot of people in Cali too. You know what I mean? So we get a few exotic flavors to try out.
Yeah.
Know? For real.
What was your first time smoking? You remember that? Like the story of what day that was? How old were you?
That's something you can never forget. And to be honest, I started smoking late in my life, bro. Like maybe like my senior year of high school.
Okay.
You feel me? And since then, it was up from there. But I remember going to a park with my homie and his girlfriend, and we sat under, like, you know how the parks, you got these things, and you like can go inside of it and sit down with a circle, and you can like go through it and stuff. Like
That is some Chicago shit.
yeah, I guess so. But it
I
was
see what you're saying though. It's like a little clubhouse for kids or something.
yeah, but it was for jits. You
Yeah.
feel me? So you go in there and they got the little bench seats in there and shit. So we went to sit in there. My homie had a bowl. I hit the bowl for the first time. I was scared as shit, bro. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember this like it was yesterday.
And you was a senior at this time.
Yeah,
Okay.
in high school, bro. But we was like, it was at like nighttime, like at 9 o'clock, bro. I hit that bowl. I don't know where the hell I went. I'm gonna tell you this right now, but I could not stop laughing my ass off. I went home high. My mama knew I was high. I just didn't care.
She snapped on you?
Yeah, I mean, she kind of snapped on me, but I was a good kid though, bro. Like I wasn't really like a terrorizing the streets or anything. You feel me? Like I know, you know.
You were just making money.
Yeah, I was just doing what I had to do. You feel me? Like instead of going to like joining a football team, because you know football practice is during the summer and shit, I'd have a job in the summer. You feel me? I'm racking that money up. You feel me? Just trying to drive a car, get a car. You know what I'm saying? Just have bread. Cause I used to be like help my mama. You know, during like when we was younger and shit, help pay the bills and all that shit. So
What's some old 9-to-5s you remember having?
shit, I worked at Steak and Shake in Chicago. But when I moved out here to Florida, I was real big on the call center scene. Y'all got like 100 of call centers down here, bro.
Yeah, I think it's some sort of money laundering scheme or something. It's like one on every.
You telling?
It's like one on every
Who
corner.
you telling?
Or like you see, there's like a building empty. It's like that's a call center.
You woke. You know something. That shit
That's
crazy.
like the mattress stores too. I don't know if you know about that one.
Yeah, bro. And they don't make that. What are they selling? They sell a mattress a year.
Yeah.
One mattress a year. Come on, man.
I saw a mattress store guy on TikTok. He tried to like reply to it. He was like, "Oh, that's because I sell one mattress for $3,000." I'm like, "Nah, bro. I don't know.
Ain't nobody buying your mattress for $3,000, sir.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. It's not given. We sorry. You gotta go home with that.
So you, when you went home that day when you smoked for the first time, you was just high. You just went to bed.
Yeah, I was high as shit, bro. I think I was in the kitchen just grabbing everything, bro. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. Putting marshmallows on peanut butter and just doing all type of dumbass shit, bro. But from there, like, I got hooked on smoking weed. Like, I loved it. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of think it helped me with my anxiety at a young age, because when I was younger, I didn't really realize I struggled with anxiety. You feel me? That's not something we don't really know about when we're young. So after I did that, I kind of felt like it helped me bring me to like a calm state. You feel me? And just get me to a state where I could function in the world. Be able to have conversations with people and shit.
So since that day, it's been like a habit for life.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, I did take a break for a year. Maybe like 2 years ago, I took a break for like a year, just to kind of go through like a detox. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get your mind right and shit, because you know this stuff is good and all that, but once in a while you got to give your body that cleanse. You know, the mind, the body, the soul needs to be cleansed. It needs to be free, and just so your thought process can be free. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you said it. A lot of people smoke weed and they try to act like it's not doing nothing to you. Like it's definitely like a cleaner thing to do than like a lot of other stuff. But it's definitely you're doing something to your body. You got to take that cleanse every now and then. And
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people be smoking a lot of trash weed out here, and yeah, it's doing something to their ass. It's fucking them up. You feel me? Like I smoke quality weed. You know what I mean? I damn near know the grower. You feel me? So it's crazy. But that is right, but I'm big on mushrooms as well.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I mean? So I'm real big on mushrooms, and that also helps me with my clarity, helps me get a free mind, help me escape.
so you do that often?
Not as often as I used to. I used to microdose daily, but now I'll just take it every so often when I just want to, you know, vibe out with the fam or with my boys, and you know, we just smoke and just have a chill session. You know what I mean? Talk about ideas, business ideas, and just talk about life in general. You know, we kind of get into some deep conversations and shit. Yeah. Cause that shit's some real shit. That's a healer for the body. Yeah. You know, mushrooms is definitely a healer for the body.
What would you say what would you say like you know that it does to you when you do mushrooms?
It takes away your anxiety, your depression. It makes you realize who you are as a person. It makes you what it makes you realize what you will and what you will not stand for. You know what I mean? It makes you finally see like the world for what it is in a way. You know what I mean? Because we're all just basically following society's rules.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless you're a free bird or unless you're woke. You know?
So open the third eye.
Hell yeah. My eye definitely open out here. For real.
So what would you say you do in your free time when you're not making music or making money?
Chilling with my fiance or chilling with my daughter. And just trying to vibe. I'm a real low key man, bro. I really just I like to watch movies and shit. You know what I mean? And so like if I'm not, you know, doing that, I'll be watching a series or a movie or, you know, just researching shit on YouTube, you know, trying to come up with some more ideas for another business or something like that.
Yeah.
To see what I can attack out here in the market that, you know, people need, what's in demand. And that's about it, bro. But I just like to go out. I love to go to the beach, though.
Yeah.
The beach is a very cleansing place.
Yeah.
I love to be there, man. Very peaceful.
Is it the sand or the water that does it for you?
Both.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I'll just stand there or sit there in the sand and smoke a couple, or even walk into the water and you know, smoke a few and just look up and maybe say a couple prayers and, you know, just ask for what I want and just, you know, go from there, you know, kind of cleanse yourself off.
Yeah, the beach definitely like kind of connects you more like just with Earth in general.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite spots, for real, for real.
You see like movies, what's your favorite movies that you in your lifetime that you watch?
Shit, I watch everything, bro. But like, as far as like movies that I liked growing up, How High. What's the other one with Dave Chappelle?
I know you're talking about he was like a mailman or something.
The Pothead movie.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I forgot what it's called.
Half Baked, like me right now.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, Half Baked. I'm high than a bitch.
You feel like Shatas?
Oh yeah, I love Shatas. And Belly.
Yeah.
Belly's also a big staple movie to me. Yeah, all those hood classics like Boys in the Hood, all those movies.
And Society,
Menace to
Paid in
Society,
Full.
I was just about to say that, Paid in Full. I love all of those movies, man. All of them. They play a big part in me growing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real, for real.
So what's the rest of your plans for 2022? I know you said you want to just stick to dropping music videos with singles.
Yeah, man. I plan on dropping a video every month. You know, my video Yari's out on platforms right now. That's doing a lot of numbers. People are actually, I got a lot of people reaching out to me because of that song.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just gonna be consistent. We're gonna drop every month. We're gonna be outside at different studios, at different events, different people's podcasts. You know, we're gonna be paying to get on these vlogs. We're gonna be making appearances at clubs when we have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we're gonna be outside for sure. You know what I mean? And people know that we outside.
No major networking this year.
Yeah, me and Buddha Baby Woo got a tape dropping this year as well, so y'all can look out for that. You feel me? And I got a lot of other music dropping with a lot of raw ass artists, bro. A lot of raw ass artists. So we definitely got some coming. And look out for my boy, my RBT niggas, my young niggas, RBT Pump, RBT Sensei, RBT Stunner. You know, my young niggas, they coming up next.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I got a plan for everybody, bro. I've been in this game for too long, and I've learned too much from so many people, and it's time to put it in motion and take that money and put it in the right hands. You feel me? And
Sounds good. I'm excited to see what you guys have planned for this year.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Anything else you wanted to add on to anybody watching the video right now?
Shit, man. I love y'all. My name DopeGod A.K.A. Broward County representative. Feel me? Shout out to my boy killacam for the interview. And y'all just check me out, bro. Follow with me. Fuck with me. You feel me? DopeGod _ A.K.A. on Instagram. And trust me, you gonna hear about me. You feel me?
It's all gonna be linked down below right there in the bio, so y'all go check it out right now.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
What he said. Over here. Yeah. That's all we smoking all year. You hear me?